Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of November 30th, 2025. Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits. Be sure to check out your other placements. And yeah, with all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus not see coming for the week of November 30th, 2025? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Forcer. At the bottom of the deck, we have creativity. Tell me why Forcer is something here that Taurus does not see coming. I have to be honest with you, Taurus. I do not like the creativity card in this deck. It typically, the words on it says steals your ideas, copies your work. So that's possible for those of you who are employed. But then the bottom two lines says duplicates you or feeds off of you. In personal readings, that sometimes comes out as someone who has a little bit of narcissistic tendencies. So let's see where we go with this. The Forcer card says it's someone who uses force or manipulation to get what they want out of you. So that's not a very good combination of cards there. But let's see what we get. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Better to be prepared, right, Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Star. We have the Chariot. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Nine of Cups. Your energy is fantastic. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. There's the problem. That's the problem person. High Priestess, Judgment, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, when I do this reading, first couple of cards that come out are typically the cards of the, sorry, fumbling over my words. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so I apologize. Post shadow is going to kill me for another week or two, Taurus. When I do this reading, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the person I'm reading for. So you're coming out here as the Star, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. The Star tells me you've had a tower moment. Something came to an end, an abrupt pause, possibly something that was a little earth-shattering, or maybe just the closure of a cycle, or a significant cycle, significant chapter in your life. Whenever that happened, I don't know, but I like seeing you here this week. You're continuing to heal. You're continuing to focus on yourself. You're moving forward from the pain or whatever just happened there, and you're moving towards emotional contentment and emotional fulfillment. And it's a healthy Nine of Cups. It's not a toxic, codependent Nine of Cups. Nines are very singular in tarot. And so you're looking within for happiness. You're not looking outwardly for it. So it's a very balanced, very healthy energy here for you. Let's get a little bit more for Taurus on their energy. Then we'll dive into that person there. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay. Your energy, 10 of Pentacles. That's what we like to see for Taurus. Queen of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Taurus, I love this for you. You are very future focused this week. You're nurturing yourself, your home, your pets, your plants, the connections in your life. You're very family focused this week. You could be spending more time with your family this week. If you don't have family, it could be friends that you treat like family. There just seems to be a lot of long-term focus here in terms of emotional as well as financial stability. You're looking to see how you can create it for yourself, or if you already have emotional and financial stability, you're looking to see how you can increase it. So very future focused energy. And like I said, not really depending on anyone here this week in terms of happiness. It doesn't mean that you don't have anyone in your life. It just means you are finding happiness from within, not from external sources. So fantastic energy for you. I think that's the second week now that we've seen some pretty good energy here for the Taurus collective. This person here is struggling. The Nine of Wands is typically known as the wounded warrior. The Four of Pentacles is someone who is stubborn. The Three of Pentacles tells me this is someone that you do have some sort of connection with. You collaborate with this individual on some level. This person seems stuck. Actually, if we add the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, it's Seven of Pentacles, and that's sort of like analysis paralysis. So yeah, this person is stuck. What does Taurus need to know about this person? What do they need to know? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you need to know about this person? Two of Swords, stuck. Nine of Swords, stuck. And the Sun card. Oof. Sun to the Devil, to the Three of Wands, to the Six of Swords. This is an individual who's not quite pleased with where their life is at this time. They'd like to move on from whatever's occurring here in their life, but they're having difficulty doing that. This person, when you engage with them this week, could tell you that they're having difficulty sleeping, or just like restless night sleep, or they're having a lot of dreams or nightmares. This person has a significant decision here to make in their life, and they're not making it. And as a result, it's starting to plague them. This person is not happy this week. Their happiness is being, there's overcast. If I had to give a weather prediction for this person emotionally, this is an overcast. I'm not saying this person is completely miserable this week, but happiness is eluding them this week. This person is struggling, and I feel like this person is expecting you to help them get better or help make them feel better. This person is expecting you to pull them out of the rut that they put themselves in. You are not toxic this week. This person is. What else does Taurus need to know about this individual or any interaction that Taurus is having with this person? Can we prepare Taurus for this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have Judgment, we have High Priestess, and we have the Fool. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. This person has made the judgment call. Tell me more about this. It's very interesting energy I just got. So, okay, this person is not coming right out and saying to you, Taurus, I'm having all of these problems. I need to make this decision. I don't know what decision to make. I'm having difficulty sleeping. They're keeping it to themselves. They're just expecting you to bail them out. That's the feeling that I get here. Like you're supposed to know they're not doing well, or they expect you to check. Oh, this person is of the belief that if I go silent and I don't communicate with Taurus, I can pull Taurus towards me. Yeah, feeding off of your energy. That's exactly what they're doing. Right behind that is Inside Scoop. Yes. So if I'm going through all of this shit, I'm speaking like this person, I'm going through all this shit. I have to make some pretty hard life decisions. I'm refusing to make them. I'm sinking terribly here, emotionally speaking. It's keeping me up at night, or even if I am sleeping, I'm having night terrors and dreams and anxiety and still not getting a full night's sleep. I'm not showing up in my best form in my connections. I'm very stubborn though. I can dig my way out of the hole I put myself in, but I refuse to do that. I'm not happy in the least, but I'm going to pretend that I am to some degree. And all of this stuff here that is plaguing me, I'm going to keep tight-lipped about it in the High Priestess energy. I'm not going to tell Taurus, and I'm just going to assume that Taurus is going to move towards me. That if I don't communicate much with Taurus, Taurus will call me or message me or say to me, hey, you're really quiet today, or you've been really quiet for the past few days. That's how this person's going to feed off of you. Just keep that in mind. So they're hoping their silence will trigger you into giving them what they need, which is your attention. Anything else Taurus needs to know here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Strength, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. They hope like you come in to the rescue. That's the truth. Ace of Pentacles here. Yep. And the World card. Oh, to the Tower. This person has something big going on in their life. Again, they have something big going on in their life. They're not telling you about it. And I don't know if it has anything to do with you. I mean, it may not. I just see you being really effing fabulous here this week. So I love that for you. But they're not telling you. They're just hoping that their silence will draw you in because you have some fond memories here with them, or you've known them for quite some time. They're hoping you like rush in and rescue them, that you offer them solace, you offer them help, you offer them opportunity. So let's say this is someone that you work with, Taurus, and the two of you usually talk a lot and you collaborate a lot at work. This person is struggling outside of work. They're also struggling inside of work, and they're hoping that their silence draws you to them. And you're like, oh, I see you've been so quiet for a day or two and you're so far behind on work. Can I do any of the work for you? Can I help you with that? You know, if this is a friend or a family member or a lover, they've got a lot going on. They're not telling you about it. but they're purposefully being quiet. See that this is the toxicity of this person. They're not being quiet in general because they have a lot on their minds, right? And they're overloaded emotionally. I mean, they are overloaded emotionally. I'm not going to take that away from this person, but they're using it to manipulate you. They're purposely saying, I'm going to keep quiet. I'm making the judgment call to keep quiet. And I'm hoping that Taurus takes a leap of faith and comes in and rescues me, offers me conversation, offers me assistance, offers me financial help, just gives me attention. So just be mindful of that, Taurus. If you have someone like that you usually talk with often, you collaborate with them, suddenly this week they're going very quiet on you. Just know that with that devil energy there at the bottom of the deck, that person, are they going through a difficult time? Yes. Are they using it to manipulate you, to feed off of your energy? Absolutely. 3 cards of advice here for Taurus. If this were my reading, I would just stay in my lane this week because your lane looks effing fabulous. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice here, 9 of Pentacles, stay independent, 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I would say there's that devil again. In relation to this person, I would not pay them any mind. Now, I hate to be like that. I'm a very giving person. I'm a very generous person. But if this individual truly needed your help or your assistance, they could communicate to you about it. Absolutely. They don't need to play games and have a toxic attachment style to try to get your attention. You know what I mean? So yeah, in the face of whatever this person's going through, I would stand strong, independent. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It is you. Whether you're single, partnered, it doesn't matter. It's focus on you, focus on your financial resources, on your own stability. I would not pay any attention to that person this week. Their silence is their way to draw you in. What you choose to do will be entirely up to you. Behind the devil, we have the 3 of Wands and we have the King of Wands. Look at this person just waiting. 3 of Wands is waiting. That's what I mean. Are they going through a difficult time? Yes. But are they going to use that to their advantage to try to lure you in and feed off your energy? Or, like I said, get your financial assistance or your emotional support, or just be an energy vampire and draw from you? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're just sitting here waiting for you to like take the bait. Can't make it up. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of November 30th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, maybe just found it to be hopeful or possibly even helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.